I see comments like this one all the time. Wake up, people. Why would the IRS settle with you? You can set up a payment plan, but that's about it. So let's think about it, right? You owe them $100,000. You offer them $5,000 and they say yes. Why would the IRS agree to let you off the hook for only $5,000? The answer might surprise you, and understanding why the government would agree to an offer in compromise can potentially save you tens of thousands of dollars. So let me break it down. The number one reason that the IRS accepts an offer in compromise is because they know that you don't have the money and they can't collect what you don't have. First thing they're going to do is calculate something called your reasonable collection potential. So let's assume you owe $80,000, right? You have $5,000 in net asset equity. You have $500 left over every month after you pay your allowable expenses, and you have 6 years left on the collection statute. Reasonable collection potential in your case is going to be $41,000. So the IRS sits back and looks at this case and says, we can accept $41,000 right now, or keep chasing him for the next several years to try and collect 80. They're normally going to take the 41. Another reason that the IRS will settle has to do with human behavior. When people owe back taxes to the IRS, they tend to stop filing their tax returns every year. They stop paying their estimated quarterly taxes. But when the government accepts an offer in compromise, you have to file your taxes on time every year for the next 5 years. You can't rack up any new tax debt. If you don't meet both of these conditions, your offer in compromise will be defaulted and you go back to owing the full tax debt that you owed before. But here's, in my opinion, the real reason they settle. It's just math. They run the numbers and they realize if we accept this offer, we're going to get $40,000 now, and that's better than trying to chase them and get $80,000 later. When they send out a notice of intent to levy, some people are going to quit their job. They'd rather quit their job than risk the government taking it all. Some people will pull all their money out of the bank and keep it from a bank levy. Now, of course, they can track you down, but all of that takes time, resources, and money. So $1 that they can collect via an offer in compromise is more valuable than $1 that they have to collect via wage levy, bank levy, asset seizures. But here's the biggest mistake that people make. They think that the IRS will accept any lowball offer just because they're in financial trouble. The IRS calculate the reasonable collection potential down to the dollar. And if you offer an amount that's lower, they're just going to reject your offer. You need to know your number before you file an offer. If you're drowning in tax debt and you think that an offer in compromise might be your way out, don't guess. The IRS accepts offers based on formula, not on sympathy. We can calculate your exact offer amount, help you file an offer that actually has a chance of being accepted.
1-877-LEVY-KING, LevyKing.com.